Yes, my name is Vernon Collett, and I am a Paulding County resident, and I'm also Commissioner Post 3. How about that? A small-time politician following a big-time attorney. Okay? What's tonight about? What's this assessment really about? To me, it was never about noise pollution, never about wildlife, never about how many planes take off. It was never about anything like that. It was always not even about jobs. If you want to talk about jobs, let's talk about it. People love to use the airport's example around us, like McCollum Airport. That's fine, I love McCollum. Let's build McCollum here. But McCollum does not have a 139. Charlie Brown, Fulton County, no 139. Floyd, no 139. Cartersville, no 139. Let's bring those jobs, but we don't need the passenger service. It'll be a lot less expensive, and I think we can create more jobs. But if all that's not what it's about to me, then what is it about to me? Well, I'll share that with you. It's about promises made and promises broken. I'm talking about integrity. I'm talking about people who make promises, honoring those promises. Don't go back on the promise. If you want to go back on the promise, change your mind and finally do it. It's okay. But make sure you go to the people first and say, hey, I want to change my mind. Let's talk about it. Go to the city of Atlanta where you made a promise. Look, we messed up. We started building this airport and we need more land. We got about 163 acres from you. You do? What are you going to do with that land? Well, I promise you, we won't compete with you. Now, the city of Atlanta made a mistake. They forgot to attach that deed restriction, or that land restriction, to the deed. I'm sorry they made a mistake, but we know their intent. We knew what they wanted when we bought the land from them. We made a promise to them. Some of the people in this very room helped make that promise. And now they don't care about the promise anymore because they think it's going to be financially good for Paulding County. So what's wrong? That's why people don't trust government anymore. They don't do what they say. Let's bring trust back to government. Let's honor our commitment. Let's honor our promises as a county so we can be a county that people will look up to. That's what I'm all about. That's what I want. My question to the FAA is, why would they want to help us break promises? It's not important. You know, if everybody broke a promise, I had people tell me it's okay to break a promise as long as you didn't make it. You know what my response to that person was? That's called anarchy. Because that's what it leads to. We don't need the 139. We can have as many jobs as we want in this county, and we can have a great general aviation airport. We don't need the passenger service. My question to the FAA is, don't do this to us. Let's forget about the 139. And let's all honor promises that were made. Make Paulding County a county of integrity. And let's have the best general aviation airport we can have in the state of Georgia. Thank you.